Guys, let me tell you this. If you're anything like me, you're probably a hard worker. You graft, you're disciplined, and you want more from life, right? But what you're missing right now is probably clarity. You're not missing hard work. You've got it in your bones. You're a grafter, but you're missing clarity. And without clarity, how can you commit 100% to the plan? If you don't have clarity on the next steps, it's almost like someone says, right, I want you to go to this destination you've never been before, and you're not going to use a map. You've got no idea how to get there. You're not allowed road signs. You're not allowed a map, sat nav, none of that. How are you going to get there? You're going to wander around for ages and ages and ages. You're going to get frustrated because you have no idea where you're going. And that's what happens when you don't have a crystal clear roadmap in place with your physique. If you don't know the next steps for the next 6 to 12 months, you're just guessing. And ultimately, you're going to go round and round and round in circles, getting frustrated because you don't know the next steps. How can you commit 100% when you don't know the next steps? It's not going to happen for you. I've been there. I've done that. I've got the t-shirt. I've just kept grafting, but directionless. No idea where I was going in life. If you want to build the physique, you've got to know every next step because it's going to be testing at times. It's going to be difficult. You're going to want to give up. And if you can't see what the future looks like, there's no way in hell you're going to commit. So for every single client, every single guy that joins the rebuild, the first thing we do is we get crystal clear on their mission, their vision, and we build their roadmap, okay? The physique roadmap. They know what the next 3, 6, 12 months sometimes looks like, so they can see the vision, they can buy into the vision. And what this does is it increases clarity, it increases urgency, and ultimately their standards have been raised because they can see the outcome that they're going to get. They know when each phase starts and each phase ends and how long they've got to be in there for. And this is going to be a game changer for you once you start to implement it. So guys, if you feel like you're lacking clarity right now, you don't really know what you should be doing. Should you be bulking? Should you be cutting? Should you be maintaining? Should you be reverse dieting? If you can't answer these things clearly, you're gonna need a lot more clarity, my friend, because without that clarity, we all know it leads to running round in circles. So on the rebuild, the first thing you get, we assess your goals, we assess what you want to achieve, and then we put the blueprint in place, and that is your physique roadmap. You know exactly what you need to be doing on a day-to-day basis, the non-negotiables. We forget about the fluff, we get rid of that, and a lot of the time you end up doing less than before. You put in less effort than before because most guys, they throw the kitchen sink at it when they try and get in shape. Maximum steps, maximum cardio, taking loads of different supplements, all this kind of stuff, which ultimately is just fluff. We narrow it down to the absolute basics so we can make it feel like an absolute breeze to make progress each week and to follow that physique roadmap. So if you want to learn a little bit more about rebuild, if you feel like something's missing and you keep banging your head against the wall with your physique progress, then shoot me a message or hit the link down below and let's get to work.